Hello beautiful people and welcome back to Ryan's Car Reviews. Today we're going to be going over the Suzuki Swift model specifications in the title and everything else. Now the first thing you'll see or notice on this car is those lovely decals which go around there. I mean, if that's what you're into then great, if not then it's probably not the car for you, because it's like the Turismo, isn't it? So you've got the stripes going down right to the back quarter. Now the wheels themselves, you get these lovely diamond cut alloys on these 16-inch wheels as standard with this specification. And just so you know, the actual specification is a Boosterjet SHVS SZ5, just so you know if you were curious. But inside there's actually quite a lot of space in the front cabin. It's really nice, very spacious area to be in. I think that's because the back probably lacks a little bit of space comparable to the front, which is something I will be going through on this video as well. But when we take a little seat inside the car, first thing you'll notice is your heads up or sat nav display here. It's a really nice display. Obviously this specification comes with your start stop, so your keyless entry, you do have your speed limiter, everything like that, and also your adaptive cruise control, which is absolutely fantastic for those long distances. Great thing about this vehicle as well is you have your dials on the steering wheel here, so if you're going along you can call, end calls, speak to it, anything like that, which obviously is sort of communicated directly to your nav system if your phone's plugged in. Nice big LED dials. I really like these. They're actually really funky. It's one of the first times I've sat in a Suzuki and actually did a review on it. So this vehicle itself, I really do like it inside. It's a little bit plastic here and there for, you know, a prestigious brand or a more prestigious brand like a Suzuki. This one's actually a little bit mucky. That might add to it, but it's a nice car. When you take a look, glove box, fairly small glove box, but hey, who looks for a car and is after a really big glove box? Full electric windows and mirrors, and then again they can close in if you need them to. But yeah, I think this vehicle itself is really good. You have a USB and auxiliary just down there, which is great for music. You do also have Bluetooth, digital radio, everything you would need on a car. Now I will be showing you around the back and just sort of showing you what that looks like, but first thing, we're going to start this beauty up and actually see what that display looks like. Again, lovely when it turns on. You get that nice Suzuki decal or badge that comes up. My only thing, again, first impressions, it's a little bit messy here. If someone's just getting into a car for the first time of this specification, okay, so this is to turn it down. Again, I didn't know how to turn it down there, so something like this, it's a little bit overcomplicated, I think. But hey, you know, it is what it is. We can all get there and then go home, or whatever all these settings are. You can see you can change your display, etc, and have a pin on it to make it more secure. Again, heads up display, so your TFT, really nice. I love this little LED going across there. That really does add to it, especially those little LED rings going around the actual speedometers and your rev counters. Again, the heads up display, I wonder if I can change this at all. I think I probably can, but I'm not too sure how to do that yet. But you can probably change your TFT heads up display there. But again, you can control the volume. Actually, I've just realized, from the steering wheel here, which is super handy with this little dial, so that's pretty cool. I'll show you in the back though. Everything in the front is pretty much covered, and I'll show you in the back now. Now if you take a look in the back, you can see clearly that the back lacks the space. It does have space, but not as much as you would expect compared to the front cabin. The front cabin has so much space compared to the back, and again, the upholstery is pretty plain, pretty bland, especially for a specification that comes with certain spec that, you know, you wouldn't even see on prestigious cars. So it does surprise me quite a lot that they would have the upholstery so plain on a specification like this, especially something with that Turismo design on the outside. I would like to see that carried on into the actual car itself, so you have that whole you know, outside inside transition of the decals and the seats and the sporty look. I would though, however, give this a really good rating. Out of 10, I'm going to be giving this a 6.35 out of 10. Purely because it does lack certain things. It lacks the style. I personally think that all of this stuff here, although it's a hybrid, I think all of the other things inside the car aren't as good of quality that they could be. I feel like it's a very rushed design, although it has a reversing camera. You know, it's under there fairly hidden, but the camera is not very clear. You know, it does lack a few things. Although it has the camera, again, it doesn't have sensors, which doesn't make sense to me. It's good enough, and you know, it's going to do you for general things. If you've done some shopping, maybe as a pram and a little bit of shopping, but again, it depends what type of pram you're using. But the boot space is fairly generous for this size car. Actually, it did impress me. It's much deeper than you think it's going to go, so that's always really, really good. But I hope you liked the video, guys. Remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you want to see more car reviews from myself. And as always, peace and love. I'm out.